went out of control, who dragged her for 100 meters. The second says that Sunita Tomar, the anti-tobacco crusader, dies at the age of 28, who was fighting the cause of tobacco. Second was Purvi Patel, who gets 20 years in jail for abandoning her child in Washington. Another is a girl in a Bangalore hostel was killed by the watchman. Then page 3 says a boy's mother lodged a complaint against a 45-year-old man living in her vicinity who kidnapped her son and put him in his room. Also the last page talks about Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis' participation in the Paribas Open.
Great. So, women have been in news in one context as perpetrators of crime, the abandoning of the child. In another, as the abandoning means she kills a child and abandons it, I think, the selective abortion of a female child. The other in the international context, and the other is about this tennis, the badminton achievement of a girl, which reflects how the society is changing as well, and at the same time how the media pick up on a story where women's criminality is highlighted. I mean, I was watching on the International Women's Day in one of the popular news channels a feature program on who are the most dreaded women criminals of the world. Giving it on an International Women's Day was something that I thought is what Susan Faludi, this famous media critic, she was a reporter of New York Times, she wrote a book called Backlash. How the media have gone on a backlash on liberation movement and how the prejudices are revealed, you know. I was watching this news feature, as I told you, and Susan Faludi takes many examples, like during the 60s when the first feminist movement episode happened, the book Feminine Mystique, which was written by Betty Friedan, and the book went viral because for the first time somebody was writing about the lonely life that the American housewives were leading because they were supposed to be domesticated, looking after children and managing home. The man used to be the breadwinner. So this kind of context, she being a news reporter, for her newspaper she was collecting interviews, this Betty Friedan. And then she realizes how the lives these women were leading was of certain type of quality as far as personal pursuit of happiness was concerned. You know, pursuit of happiness is one of the important rights in the American Constitution. So she published these narratives in the form of a book called Feminine Mystique. And thereafter, a lot of women came out of their homes, started spending outside home some time, befriending other women, and an idea of liberation came. Now, this was reported as and women took a big march, and that march was reported by the newspapers, but while reporting it, they said that women threw certain stuff to the bins, and who knows, some